I looked that up the other day. Well, I didn't. I was looking something else up. But you're not where I thought you were. I thought Arkansas was in the north, but it's not. So now I know. You see, you learn something new every day. Hi, Alison. Hi, Tracy. Only the one Tracy so far. We're slacking. Come on, you Tracys. Evening, Karen. Evening, Elaine. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Sonia.
We need a torment of Tracy's.
A torment of Tracy's, is it? Oh, you missed a treat last night when we did the class in the other group. What's it called? Paper Scissors. We had an awful lot of Tracy's, and there was a big discussion over what you called a big group of Tracy's. And I don't know. I've read it back, and I still don't really understand what was going on for most of the comments in that class. But it was a slimming world of Tracy's, which actually, personally, I would be quite insulted. But a torment of Tracy's sounds about right to me. Hi, Millie. Oh, wine country, is it now? Oh, I think a visit will be in order. Now I know where it is. Always good to know. Right. Oh, hello, Kari, by the way. Mark says you're on YouTube.
She is.
Hi, Kelly. So, tonight, we're getting there. Another couple of classes and I reckon we're done. Hi, Renee.
It's
a trouble of Tracy's. Yeah, oh, you're not wrong, Wendy.
I think a torment.
Well, yeah. What would you call a lot of cowls? A craft of cowls. Oh, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
I can't count with one.
A menagerie of marks. A mistake of marks.
Thank you, dear.
Sorry, that's
a
mischief of marks. Yeah, that's good. No, it's a mischief of Max's.
Who's behind you?
Is he?
Well, I've just been feeding treats.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay, right. So tonight we're going to do Mark's favourite bit. He's most excited. I'm not, because I've forgotten how to do it, even though I have made several of these. But anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make this bit. So you've still got one page left that's got a flap on it. So when you open the flap, it goes, ooh.
Whoa, duck.
Duck. Hi, Mary. Ooh, it's so clever. I love that.
I do.
It's a flappy thing. Does anybody know what these are called? There is a proper technical name, isn't there? But I've no idea what it is.
Exploding pop-up.
It's not an exploding pop-up. Hi, Jen. I bet Jen knows. Jen, what's this called? This flappy pop-up thing. That's what we're going to call it, a flappy pop-up thing. Because I don't know. It's probably got a proper name. The twist and pop.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
We like that.
We like that. Although it should be a song. I'm not good. No. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do the twist and pop. And you can laugh at me because I've completely forgotten how to do it. So here's what we're going to do. You've got a choice, right?
Mark's fluffy twist.
Mark's, yeah.
I think you need to get Mark fluffy bits out of it.
I think we do. So it's a flasher. You're not wrong, Wendy. This is kind of easier to make if you use 12 by 12 cardstock, to be brutally honest. I've got some 12 by 12 cardstock and I've got some A4 cardstock. So I've given you measurements for if you've got a bit of 12 by 12 or if you haven't got a bit of 12 by 12. So I'll show you both ways. So if you've got 12 by 12 cardstock, I want you to cut at 4 by 12 inches. Okay, how easy is that?
I can do that.
So you're just going to cut that at 4 by 12 inches. It's that simple, okay? Hi, Alison. If you haven't got any, cut one piece at 6 by 4. I'm going to cut that on my other one because I need it to be exactly right. So you're going to cut one piece. Oh, hello, Max. Where's my thing? Oh, tidied up.
Have you?
Well, no, I have. No, not literally. I mean, I've moved things around from earlier on.
That's more like it.
So we're going to cut one at 6 by 4. And we're going to cut one at 6.5 by 4. Okay.
Is it all right if you cut it 4 by 6.5?
Yes.
Okay, that's a relief. I won't type all that out again.
I'm just going to ignore you. Right, so
What's that there?
nothing. So if you're using the one that's 4 by 12, I want you to put your 12 inches at the top, and we're going to score at 3, 6, and 9 inches. Okay, 3, 6, 9. The goose strength wine. Bit like Tracy. Right. Or in Arkansas. I was listening. Okay, and this one, this is 6.5 by 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to score on the 6.5 inch side at half and at 4. No, not 4.5. I've written 4.5, haven't I? It's 3.5.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 3.5. I'll change the cutting guide. And then the other one that is 6 by 4, we're just going to score at 3 on the 6 inch side. Easy. So you're going to score, right, so yeah, you're scoring on the 12 inch side at 3, 6 and 9.
Yeah.
On the 6.5 inch side, you're scoring at half and 3.5. Or you could score at 3 and 5.5. 6 even, 3 and 6.
Sounds like old one.
It doesn't matter. Right.
I'll just put that back on screen.
Yeah. The dodgy one, if you fold on that 1/2 inch flap, burnish.
Alison says hi.
Hi, Alison. Which Alison? I've said hello to one Alison. 2 Alisons.
Evans.
Yes, I've said hello to Alison.
Oh, she's only just said hello.
Oh, well, I know these things.
Oh.
I think you're lagging behind.
I am.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on my flap.
Oh, yeah.
Except I'm not.
Oh, Max is staring at me.
He wants a treat.
He's having a treat.
So glue on the inside of your flap, and then just place this inside there up to the score line. Oh.
On the moment, yeah.
I am. So essentially what you've got now is a piece that's 4 by 12. Hi, Tracy. So when we've got these, what we're going to do is we're going to fold them. And I can't remember which way out it goes. Hold on. Let me have a look. Okay. So we're going to fold it in half, and that needs to be a mountain fold. And then we're going to fold these two up like that. So what we're going to have is a bit of a W thing going on, or an M, actually, depending on which way round you have it. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So it's that way. Make a mark. Yeah, indeed it is.
Which is what I'm doing.
So I've that funny noise in the background is Mark 3D printing. He only ever does it when class is on. It's amazing we get anything done, really.
It's in quiet mode.
Yeah, it's good. So we've got this M thing going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to burnish. Make really nice sharp creases, because this will really help when we come to make it, make it move. Yeah. Having a really good sharp crease is really important. Actually, it's really important when you're making any sort of pop-up. Having good sharp creases is very important. I don't need both of these now, but I'll just do it anyway.
Make it do its thing, Jen says.
That exactly. All right, so
Doing its thing.
So I've got my M shape. Now it's easiest if at this point we decorate it up. So if you want to get some pattern paper And I'm going to decorate both sides of this. Now on mine, on my original, let me just show you. On my original, what I did was I just base decorated it in one colour, and then I put like the additional bits on, the pretty bits on afterwards. Okay, so you just need to just base decorate it really at this point. So let me just find some paper. Any old paper will do. I bet that's 2. Yeah.
Paul says those papers look great like that.
Which ones? These Bella Boulevard ones. I do like them. I've just really not thought this book through. I should have made it properly, you know, with lots of, with proper papers instead of faffing and just using anything, because I just should have. No, should. Yeah, should have.
It says the way she's going this week will probably pop up upside down.
Well, yeah, I can identify with that.
Yes, it's been one of those weeks.
Sure has.
Just for a change.
I honestly don't think I've ever been as tired in my life as I am at the moment. And I just really don't understand why I'm so tired. As soon as class finishes, I'm off to bed. It's not like me. I've been like it for a couple of weeks. Right. So, I'm going to grab one of my M's and I'm going to put some pattern paper on.
Oh, my chair.
Front. Ooh, ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
We've just had some ice cream.
We have.
Does anybody go to Lidl and get the salted caramel, their own brand one? I think it's the nicest ice cream in the world.
It's really nice.
It is very nice.
Renee says when you're mentally exhausted, people take a toll on your body.
I don't know what's going on. You might be right. It's just very unlike me. I can normally just keep going and just carry on and love carrying on. Don't get me wrong. But right now, it's all I can do to keep my eyes open. Right, so let's decorate up the back.
Kimberly asks, when you place your pattern papers on, how much less do you cut them?
That's a great question.
Or a quarter?
An eighth.
Just an eighth.
For me, it's always an eighth. I know it's very much a personal choice thing. I know some people like to see more of the cardstock. So if that's the case, cut a quarter of an inch less. But me, I like just a little bit. So I cut an eighth of an inch less. So if I've got a piece that's 6 by 4, I will cut it at 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. Now, I have a good friend who doesn't even seem to cut any border at all, which I've never figured out how the heck she does it, because it looks really smart and tidy. I wouldn't even dream about trying it, but she does it a treat. Okay, right, so there is my... Oop, that'll pop up eventually if, you know, this works, which is doubtful. We'll see. So, okay, now what we need to do is cut the mechanism. And to do that, I can remember it's 2 inches, but I can't remember how long.
Oh, Alex says hi on YouTube.
Hi, Alex.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. So what's this size of this one? 2 by what?
11, 9, 8, 4. Hold on. I lost it. 2 by 11.
So 2 by 11 inches. Okay. Grab your scoreboard. And we're going to score on the 2-inch side first. So we're going to put our 2 inches at the top and we're going to score right down the middle at 1 inch. Okay?
Wendy from New Zealand says hi.
Hi, Wendy.
From New Zealand.
Then on the 11-inch side, I want you to score at 5.5. So that's in half. Okay? Right. So first of all, I think what we'll do is we'll fold it in half and we'll just burnish really well. Okay, so we've got our piece here. Now, I think I've remembered how to do it, but just let me just double check, because we all know measuring's not my forte. Or 50.
Well beyond that, thank you.
Oh, can't see. Let me turn my glasses off.
Kimberly says, how big is the base we are putting this on? Did we already make it?
Yeah, we made it on the first class. I'll show you in a minute. So let me just measure this and just make sure that I'm not being a complete idiot. No, that's what I thought. Okay, right. So, you know when we made our pages at the very beginning, and I actually got them out ready, which makes a change. So we made all of our pages at the beginning, didn't we? And you remember our front page has got this poppy-uppy thing. Well, we made our back page with the flap as well. So our back page has got a pocket on, which we put last week's absolute disaster of a card in. And then we've got this flap here, and that's going to go on there. Okay. So I want you to take a pen or a pencil or something that you can just make a mark with. And what I want to do is, let me think about this for a minute. This is just a guide, okay? And we're going to make a mark. You know, we've got we've got this score line right in the very middle. I want you to score at 1 inch on either side, okay? Or make a mark on either side at 1 inch, so you can just see there, okay? Right. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to fold this. I shall do it that way around just to see. But I'm going to fold it right through that middle score point to match up these two marks that I've made, which should hopefully give you kind of like a right angle. So the marks are just there just to give you an idea. So you can see now, I hope, that fold that I've made there lines up all the way down here and all the way across there. And I'm just going to burnish this a bit, okay? Right? So you can see where my marks are. They're just there as guides, but this is where I made my mark, all right? So I've now got this diagonal fold that goes through these two intersecting score lines that we did on the scoreboard, okay? And now I want to do exactly the same again on the other side. So I'm just going to use those marks that I've made as a guide. I'm going to line up these score lines so that I get a nice sharp crease through the middle like that. So what I've got is I've got this foldy piece, okay, which was one that we folded in half at the beginning. And then in the middle, it's got this kind of cross with a line through it. So we've got kind of like a star, I guess. All right. So this triangle that you've got here and this triangle that you've got here, those are where we're going to attach this to our book, okay? So that's going to be where we attach it so that this mechanism, if I can remember how on earth it works in a minute.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, that's going to, let me just think about this a minute. Hold on, let me just get mine so I know which way I'm folding it. Yeah, that's going to glue down. And then these are going to, I can't remember how it goes. Does it go that way? Yeah. This is where it gets stuck. Well, it's got to fold. That middle bit's wrong now. Well, it's not wrong, but have I done this right? I don't know either. I don't know how many of these I've made. I get it wrong. Yeah, I've done it right. So that's going to attach down like that. That's going to. Oh, right. Yeah.
All become clear.
Yeah, got it. So that. Those two triangles are where it attaches to the page, and then those kind of fold back in on themselves. So you've got this mechanism here with these two triangles there and there, okay, like that. So you'll just have to fiddle with it until it folds into this kind of shape with this triangle like that. So you've got these two legs, all right? So this is going to, when it sits in your book, it'll sit like that with these bits glued on, okay? So you've got your mountain folds next to each other, okay? And then you've got these little triangles down here like that, all right? But what you need to do now is decorate it up because it's much easier to decorate it at this stage than it is at the next. So I decorated all four sides of these, okay? And then this bit in here, it's up to you. You don't really see it, so it's up to you whether you decorate it. So I know that that's an inch, and I knew that was 5.5. I don't know why I measured it. I knew that.
Paul says he has to think about that time too.
It's ridiculous. It's not that hard. So why on earth my brain does not compute? My brain doesn't compute a lot of things. Right. Okay. So is that no? So 5.5. So I'm just cutting some strips that are 7/8 of an inch by 5 3/8 of an inch. Oops. And those are going to go on here. But having said that, because we've got.
Just commented.
Have I?
Are you leaning on your phone or something?
I'm leaning on my keyboard. What have I said? Oh, God. What have I said?
I don't know.
Have I really?
Yeah, you've commented.
Oh, yes, I have. That was clever. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is, because we this triangle here and here, that's going to be flat. So that's where we're going to glue it to the page. So when I decorate it up, I don't want to be covering up that bit at all. So I'm just going to just mark.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where I want those, and I'm going to cheat a bit now. I could do these all separately, but why is that one so short?
Design feature.
Just do another one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut these so that I've got my angle. And I'm just going to hope to goodness that actually it all fits. But we'll see. So I've got one that goes there. Yep. I've got one that goes there. I've got, oh, bullcocks. One that goes there and one that goes there. Right, so let me glue those in place. I should have cut 8 of these. I don't know why I've just cut 4.
I think it's that one. Karen says she's going to stop and just watch. I think that's
probably wise. Yeah. Can I?
I think you basically have. Jen says, "What was that you muttered?"
It was an item of bathroom plumbing.
Yes.
I've just realised I don't need to do all of these, but I'm going to do them because I don't know which ones I don't need to do. So I'm just gonna.
I think someone needs to go to bed.
I think, well, it's not. It's this old book, isn't it? It's been like this from the beginning. Right, if you've done this bit already and you're rushing nicely ahead because you seem to think that either you know or I know what I'm doing, which would be novel. I need you to go and decorate the page that you're going to put this on, because you have to do that before we glue this down. So I need you to, where's mine? Oh, here. I need you to decorate inside here. So in there. So you need to go and put your put your pattern paper on there as well before it starts getting interesting. Ow. So I'm just going to cut 4 more.
Mary says you need a holiday.
Oh, I do. Not much chance of that. Busy time now. This is it. Busy time until end of November. Super busy. Best bit of the year, actually, if I'm being perfectly honest. One, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 4. Right, let's do the same with this. So let's mark this one. What are you laughing at?
Jen.
Why?
Has just messaged me something.
Okay. Right, so let me just chop these ends off. And then I can glue this down. Make sure, this is really important, you don't go over your score lines or your fold lines because it'll never sit right if you do. Okay, so that's all done. So this is the bit that I really can't do, and every single time this gets me. Fold up your thing, this thing, right, as it's going to go into your book. So make sure that your middle mounting fold is in the middle. Okay, so you can see I'm just going to fold that up like that. Okay, now this thing, fold it up so it goes back to that shape. And I want you to right, hold on a minute. I think you take the left hand leg and put it underneath and the right hand leg and put it on top like that. So I'm just going to hold this to see if when I open it up, it opens. Oh my God.
Yes, dear.
I'm brilliant. Right, so that worked, which is a minor miracle. So you've got your mechanism folded like this, okay? The left hand leg goes underneath and the right hand leg goes on top. All right. So this is the underneath of your pop-uppy flappy thing. And what we need to do is put it in the middle-ish and we need to glue it. So I'm going to just put some glue on that leg there. And I'm going to glue it in the middle-ish, wherever that is, or wherever I think that is. Is that the middle? Near enough. Like that. And that's glued to the top. I'm going to glue the bottom bit now. Oh.
That's elicited a Yahoo from Jen. You get it right?
Oh, no. It did from me as well. My internal Yahoo was Yahooing. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. So now I've got this weird thing that when I open it, it goes, whoop, because this is going to sit in our book. With these bits here are going to glue into our book. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Decorate, put your pattern paper on these two pieces, okay? And then what I want you to do is glue on these triangles that we haven't covered. And we are going to place these triangles in the middle on either side of the score. So this the fold line here, that's going to have our the middle, this middle bit. So if you fold that down, right, this middle bit is going to fit right on the fold here, so that this all lines up. Okay, so that lines up there and that lines up down the bottom. All right, so if you open it up and then just squidge those bits down, God, I hope this works. In theory, that should twist. Have I done this right?
No.
Yeah, that should twist like that. Let's just make sure it sticks. So when I open it, hasn't stuck properly, but when I open it, it'll pop up. Okay, you get the idea. Now, I will say that you really have to make sure that this is stuck really well. And it isn't just a case of popping it in and forgetting about it. I'd keep giving it a right old good rub if it was up to me. Huh? Yeah, you can put a bulldog clip on it, but you really need to make sure it's stuck well. Otherwise, it will come apart and it won't pop. So when you open it up, you've now got this mechanism that pops like that. Okay, and then it'll shut when you shut it down. So yeah, all right, let me get a bulldog clip. So that is how you do this pop-up floppy thing, whatever that is. I don't know what it's called, the pop-up floppy thing. So I'm going to leave mine now to dry, but you get the idea. It's not that difficult when you remember how to do it. It's darn sight more successful than last week's, which I've hidden. So there you go. How are we getting on? Oh, yeah, Kimberly, I'd like to see that. Righty-ho, well, that was quick. That only took us 40 minutes. I'm impressed. So next week, what we're going to do is we're going to make the covers. We'll put our binding in. And then I think the week after, what we'll do is put the pages in, make the tags, and do our finishing touches, I think. So we've got 2 weeks left. All right? Excellent.
All right.
So don't forget, if you manage to make it work, I will, for one, be remarkably impressed. So put it in the group. It doesn't matter whether you put pictures in, crafting together. You can pop them in my group as well if you like, because we like to see them all over. Will I show you the pages of the book? You've got your first page, which is this pop-up-y one, this one. And I have to say, I saw Karen's today, her pop-up page, I mean. It was awesome. Awesome. I can't wait for her to show you. Then the next page, you've got these 2 cards or inserts or whatever you call them. You've got that one. And you've got this one like that. So that pops up like that.
Not like that. Like that.
Then you've got this page, which is the pyramid page, which opens up like, oh, I've done it again. Every time I do that. So that goes up and downy. Then you've got this pull-out page that's got waterfall and waterfall on that side. Then you've just got it's just a photograph page. I didn't really do anything with that. Then you've got this book, this thing. I like that one too, actually. I like that pop-up one. And then you've got this one, which is the one that I hate. This flippy floppy thingy. That's the one that we did last week. Don't like that one.
You sell it there.
I do. But then we've got Mark's twist and pop thing, which is loads of fun, actually. And then we've just got the covers to do next week. There we go. So, nearly there. Let's see what this has done. Is this twisted and popped yet? Woo! Yeah, it does. Oh, it's such a relief. You've got no idea how relieved, or you probably have actually, how relieved I am that works. Understatement of the century. Brill.
Also,
right.
So many fun elements.
Yes, miraculously, they all work. Okay then, guys, we will see you next Thursday for... Oh, hi, Ellie. Bye, Ellie. For what? For the covers. So get your grey board and a bit of Tyvek if you've got it, or we can use some tape. I've got some amazing new tape to show you. And we'll get our pages, our covers made. All right then, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you get stuck, best not ask me. Go and ask somebody who knows what they're doing. And we'll see you next Thursday. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Oh, and I think it's a holiday weekend, isn't it, in the US this weekend? So have a great holiday weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Oh.